The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
Call the meeting to order for the Village of Round Lake Beach for Monday, May 8th, 2017. Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Here.
Trustee Valdez.
Here.
Trustee Wallace.
Here.
Trustee Butler. Here. Trustee Nichols. Here. Trustee Bennis.
Here.
Mayor Hill.
Here. Let the record show a quorum is present. Would you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any additions or deletions to the agenda? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Valdez, second by Trustee Bennis. We have motion is second. Any questions, corrections, additions, deletions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The agenda is approved as written. We have the council meeting minutes from April 24th, 2017. Any corrections, clarifications on those? Again, if not, is there a motion to approve?
A motion?
Motion by Trustee Nichols, second by Trustee Husk. We have a motion and a second. Any corrections, clarifications? Again, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Those minutes are approved. Tonight we have expenditures of $808,223.18. Some of the larger items in that are our Lake County Public Works for our sewer service is $331,000 plus a little extra. We have a BRE Retail Residual Owner LLC for $106,000 plus about $106,487.44. A lot of other smaller bills that the board have reviewed, the staff well reviewed. Any of the trustees have any questions on the bills? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Bennett, second by Trustee Wallace.
Trustee Butler.
Butler. Oh, darn it.
Sorry.
Motion by Trustee Butler, second by Trustee Wallace. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. We have no ratifications tonight, so we'll go to our committee reports. Trustees, any committee reports?
I have a couple, Mayor. First off, I'd like to remind everybody that the next fireside chat is in a couple days on Wednesday, May 10th from 6 to 7:30 right here at the Cultural and Civic Center. And this time, Lake County Coroner Dr. Howard Cooper will be there. Looking forward to that. And I want to let everybody know to save the date for June 7th. That will be our first midweek break on the lake. That is also right next door at the Cultural and Civic Center from 6 to 9:30. It's free for the family. And we will have music, 2 separate areas for different types of music. Books, food, and drink will be available for purchase, and it's all overlooking beautiful Hook Lake.
Terrific. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Looking forward to it.
Any other announcements from the trustees?
I do, Mayor. I just want to remind everybody to, again, save the date for June 23rd, 24th, and 25th for Beach Fest, again this year. Again, lots of good music, food, fun, carnival. Everybody come out and enjoy yourselves.
Are the Queens having their pageant?
Yes, they are, on the Thursday, the night, on the 22nd, it will be the Queen's Pageant.
Terrific, thank you. It's always a lot of fun. Got a big crowd out there. It's a beautiful way to spend the weekend with the whole family.
Absolutely.
It's free to enter.
Yes.
No cost. Any other announcements for the trustees? We have a few other items under the mayor's report tonight. First of all, speaking of the Round Lake area Queens, they are here tonight to visit. Would you please come to the podium?
Hello, it's been a while since we last all saw each other, but again, my name is Adriana Rodriguez Ruiz, and I am Miss Round Lake Area 2016.
My name is Bridget Farn, and I'm Little Miss Round Lake Area 2016.
Yes, and we're short one girl today. Samantha Theobald, our junior miss, is at a softball game for today, but she does wish she could be here. She sends her greetings. So we have a thank you card for the board that we will give to the mayor right now, but we just kind of wanted to say thank you for this past year and allowing us to be at all the different events that your board kind of functions and works around throughout the entire year. We outline in the letter that our first event is Beach Fest, right away after our pageant. And then we finish off again at the Civic Center with our pageant on June 22nd, as was mentioned. So thank you so much for all the opportunities that you guys have given us this past year to really give back in our community and to invest our time in getting to know all the different citizens of Round Lake Beach. And we really are grateful. And we hope that all of you can save the date to come for our pageant, our 2017 pageant on June 22nd. And we do have pretty higher enrollment numbers than in past years. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really great time, and we will like to thank you guys on the day of the pageant as well, so it'd be great to have all the dignitaries show up. So thank you again for this past year, and again, if there are any other events for the rest of the year until June 22nd, please let us know, and we'll be around, okay? Thank you so much.
Like Adriana said, I'm really happy that I get to meet you all once again, and thank you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. We'll probably take a quick break and do that, sure. Before we start still with other items. Hold board, come on down. Usually it's just
Yes, very well.
We really thank
Thank
the
you.
Queens a lot for all you guys have done for us throughout the course of the
Thank
year,
you.
and not just Round Lake. You guys have the whole area to take care of. So you got 4 or 5 compared to most of them only have 1 community. So you guys do a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you, girls.
And it's also National Public Works Week. If we'd please have our clerk read the proclamation.
Whereas public works services provided in the Village of Round Lake Beach are an integral part of our citizens' everyday lives, and whereas the supportive and understanding and informed citizenry is vital to the efficient operation of public works systems and programs such as water, sewer, streets, and public buildings. And whereas the health, safety, and comfort of the Village of Round Lake Beach greatly depends on these facilities and services. And whereas the quality and effectiveness of these facilities, as well as their planning, design, and construction, are vitally dependent upon the efforts and skill of public works officials. And whereas the efficiency of the qualified and dedicated personnel who staff public works departments is materially influenced by the people's attitude and understanding of the importance of the work they perform. Now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Board of Trustees of the Village of Round Lake Beach, Lake County, Illinois as follows. The week of May 21st through May 27th, 2017 shall be proclaimed as National Public Works Week in the Village of Round Lake Beach, Illinois.
We all know how hard our Public Works Department works and the vital services they perform for our community, especially the snow plowing in the wintertime. We would all have a very difficult time getting anywhere in a community without that being done. The water works that they take care of, our fresh Lake Michigan water, the sewers, the roads, just so many things that impact us on a daily basis. It's really good to have such a great crew working for us.
Mayor, I'd like to also say there was an incident that happened with the road construction, and Public Works was out there like quicker than you can think about and took care of the situation very well. They need to be complimented.
Terrific, thank you. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved?
Motion by trustee
Second.
Wallace, second by trustee Nichols. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Great, we'll make sure we get that over to Public Works, and thank them very much for their hard work. We also have the annual Arbor Day celebration. Arbor Day is normally held nationwide back in April. Because of the colder climates up north here, we do ours a little bit later. We have our Public Works visit Ellis and Beach School and give out about 100 trees per school or distributed out to the students. So we'd like to just recognize that. We did hold an Arbor Day event, but it's a little bit different only because we're such a late bloomers up here, I guess you want to say. Okay, let's see. We also have the clerk's report tonight.
I'm going to read the proclamation, but I want to say publicly thank you to Nancy Steen and Carrie Hilgard, who help assist in this job a lot, and I thank them very much. Whereas the office of the municipal clerk, a time-honored and vital part of local government, exists throughout the world, and whereas the office of the municipal clerk is the oldest among public servants, and whereas the office of the municipal clerk provides a professional link between the citizens, the local governing bodies, and agencies of government at other levels. And whereas municipal clerks have pledged to be ever mindful of their neutrality and impartiality, rendering equal service to all. Whereas the municipal clerk serves as the information center on functions of local government and community. Whereas municipal clerks continually strive to improve the administration of the affairs of the office of the municipal clerk through participation in education programs, seminars, workshops, and the annual meetings of their state, provincial, county, and international professional organizations. Whereas it is most appropriate that we recognize the accomplishments of the office of municipal clerk. Now therefore, I, Richard H. Hill, Mayor of Round Lake Beach, Illinois, do recognize the week of May 7th through May 13th as Municipal Clerks Week and further extend appreciation to our municipal clerk, Margie Cleveland, and Nancy Steen and Carrie Hilgart, and to all other municipal clerks for the vital services they perform in their exemplary dedication to the communities they represent.
Well, as we all know, the village clerk is the keeper of the records. If we don't keep those records accurate and be able to go back and trace back things, we'd all be in a lot of trouble, and it'd be pretty, well, our attorney here would have a real tough time with that.
Yeah.
So luckily, we have a great village clerk and great deputy clerks that always keep us on a narrow road there, so there's never a mistake, and we appreciate that very much. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Butler, second by trustee Valdez.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Great, thank you again, Clerk Cleveland. We appreciate all you do. And now it's on to new business. The first item of business is swearing in of the newly elected officials. We have our former village attorney and current judge, Ray Collins, here tonight to swear us in.
My name is Ray Collins. I was the village attorney for 10 years back from 04 to 2004, 94 to 04, and I've been a judge for 13 years. And it's always a pleasure to come back and do things like this. So, Mayor? Want to raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Richard Hill,
I, Richard Hill,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of mayor
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you, Ray.
Can you two shake again right here for me? Oh. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, everyone wants to get one over there too.
Congratulations. Margie? Want to raise your right hand? Repeat after me. I, Margie Cleveland. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village clerk according to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations. support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and that I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of trustee
the duties of the office of trustee
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God. Congratulations.
Wait, turn around, shake again for you.
Okay. One more over here.
Yes, please. Yes.
Marjorie on the other side there. Yeah. You're on this side. You're on this side.
Ladies, chins up, lick the lips.
Good. All right. I hope you're a Bears fan.
See you later. I see you. I'll see you in 2 years.
Unless you go to court, Dave.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's make it 2 years.
Oh. Okay, here.
Well, thanks again, Judge Collins. It's always nice to see you.
Good to see you guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Judge?
You've been 2 years already.
Okay. Okay, on our next item of business is item B, an ordinance appointing a director and alternate director to represent the Village of Round Lake Beach and the Central Lake County Joint Action Water Agency. I will be appointed as director, and Trustee Butler will be my alternate. I'm actually currently the chairman of the board for the whole job for the 11 villages and the county right now. It's going to be 13 villages in the county. Is there a motion to approve?
Moved.
Motion by Trustee Valdez.
Second.
Second by Trustee Husk. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item C is a resolution appointing a director and alternate director to represent the Village of Round Lake Beach and the Solid Waste Agency of Lake County. Currently, Trustee Bennis is our director and will serve again as the director, and I will be the alternate in case she's unable to attend. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by
Second.
Trustee Butler, second by Trustee Wallace. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez. Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item D is a resolution authorizing and approving an award of contract to Base Group in an amount not to exceed $335,700. We need to have the Orchard Water Tower repainted. It's been many years now. You can see it's kind of fading out there. This company's done a lot of work in Wisconsin, some other states. They have very good references on doing the work they do, and the price came in quite well, so we're very glad of that. Any questions by the board? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Wallace, second by Trustee Husk. We have motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item E is a resolution declaring certain vehicles as surplus equipment. We have several vehicles at the police department, and get the public works on there. Yeah, and the public works also that have, let's see, we have a total of, 8 different vehicles, and the one rotary 2-post vehicle lift. Since we're no longer doing a lot of the repairs in our cars, we outsource all that. No longer need for that to be there. So we're going to be auctioning those off, but first, in order to auction them off, we need to declare them as surplus. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by Trustee Bennis, second by Trustee Valdez. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez. Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item F is a resolution authorizing and approving an award of contract to Lane in an amount not to exceed $25,000. Our well number 9 is not producing as much water as it should be. It's only less than half what it should be. We have to have that pump pulled, repaired, and replaced. So in case we have a disruption of our water from Lake Michigan, we've had that in the past where they may have hit one of our 4-foot mains over in Grays Lake, a construction company. We have to go on our wells until they have repaired. So we want to make sure these are always in good shape. And well number 9 is one of our best producing wells. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Nichols.
Second.
Second by trustee Wallace. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item G is a resolution authorizing the waiving of competitive bidding process and the approving of an award of contract to Campanella and Sons in the amount of $99,947.30. Sorry, I didn't get down to that one here. We have several sewer repairs we need to do along Fairfield Road between Mayfield Drive and Barbary Lane. The road is owned and maintained by Lake County DOT. Lake County's gonna be doing some work on that road later on this year, so we wanna make sure we get this done before they get out there and start digging up, so we don't incur additional costs because of that. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Motion by trustee Valdez.
Second.
Second by trustee Butler. We have motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item H is a resolution authorizing the appropriation of funds for our environmental mosquito management program in an amount not to exceed $40,268. We've been using Clark Mosquito for many years. They do larviciding in the standing water, first of all, to stop the larvae from producing or from growing, kind of to kill them. And then they do up to 5 adult mosquito sprays throughout the year when the mosquitoes get bad and they have to knock down the adult mosquitoes. They coordinate that with the surrounding villages, which makes it even better. Otherwise, they kill the mosquitoes in our town, the wind blows a little bit, we have Lake Village mosquitoes. So it's nice that they coordinate all the towns together, as well as Avon Township too. That's worked out very well. And they also spray us for Beach Fest every year to make sure we have a nice weekend out there. Any questions by the board? Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Valdez, second by trustee Bennis. We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. Item I, an ordinance approving minor changes to a special use permit relative to the construction, operation, and maintenance of an automobile laundry car wash at 207 West Rollins Road. Papa's Car Wash came before us a while back. They went before the Plan Commission first, got everything approved by them, recommended by them for us to approve. We did approve it. They have a couple minor changes where they're just moving the kiosk for the payment to make them perpendicular out by Rollins Road. They'll change the vacuum stations to make them a little wider in width and depth of the stalls. Drive lane that runs for the vacuum stations and the car wash is being reduced. The stalls have been altered and reduced to meet the widths of the drive, of the zoning ordinance, actually. Any questions by the board? Hope I didn't confuse you too much on that one. If there's no questions, there's a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Wallace, second by trustee Nichols. And the board is doing so, determining this is a minor change. It is eligible to just be approved by the board here rather than going back to Plan Commission. It's really not a big building. Building's not moving, nothing like that's happening, no setbacks are changing. So it's just some very minor change. We have a motion and a second. Any questions by the board? Please call the roll.
Trustee Nichols.
Aye.
Trustee Bennis.
Aye.
Trustee Husk.
Aye.
Trustee Valdez.
Aye.
Trustee Wallace.
Aye.
Trustee Butler.
Aye.
That's approved 6-0. That was our last item of business. If anyone has any questions or comments for the board, please come to the microphone, state your name and address, and state your comment or ask your question. Well, we appreciate you all being here tonight. It was a very exciting night for us and hopefully for you also. We have no executive session tonight, so we have no action on those items. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by trustee
Second.
Butler. Second by trustee Husk. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?